Hey, it's Dusty. We're back. We've got the iconX here, and we have the new Galaxy Buds. We're going to do a comparison between the two, tell you which ones I like, which ones I think you should buy, which ones I think maybe you shouldn't buy, or maybe you should buy both of them. So we're going to take a look at that and just kind of dive into it and see what we think about the earbuds. We're going to start with the iconX and what you get in the package. Just the main features. We don't need to show the box. The box is stupid. See everybody open the box, and the box isn't going to get you anything. What you do get in the box, most importantly, are the earbuds. And the earbuds come in a small case. The case easily fits in your pocket. I've been taking this to work with me for a couple weeks now, and using it for phone calls and whatever else. The charge time for the earbuds are only about 3 hours. I got them close to 3.5 hours, but I listened to them pretty high volume, so they're not going to last that long. The earbuds, they fit nicely in your ear. If you can see here, they have this little wingtip that they come with that holds it in your ear really nicely, and that comes on it. So once you get it, I found that the way they came fit the best in my ear, and I didn't even try to change the earbuds because they fit so nice. But in the case, you have several different options here. You have the larger wingtips that you can go with if you want to go with the larger ones. If your ears are a little bit bigger, you can also change out the earbuds to different sizes. So you have a couple different of those in there. So nice selection of earbuds and everything to fit your ear. If you have a really big ear, then you can have the big ones. But anyway, another thing that this is going to come with is going to be the transfer cable. And you're going to get a Type-C transfer cable and a micro USB transfer cable. So both of those come in there, which is a good feature. And what that's for is for transferring music to your earbuds. So far, these are the only earbuds that I've found that you can actually download music on and use them for a workout. So that is really cool. That's a really nice feature to have on there. You can just not have your phone with you and just have these earbuds by themselves, and you can play music with them. Now, the most important thing that I look for in earbuds are for music. That's what I buy them for. I buy them for music and also to talk on the phone, but that's going to come second. Now, want to explain the sound to you with these. They are loud, so you're going to hear these. They're kind of clear, and what I say by kind of clear, there's more clarity out there that you could have. They're tuned decently. They're not the best tuning I've heard. The bass can get a little muffled and a little muddy. It's not deep bass. They have more mids than they do have bass. What I found is it's not a pleasurable experience when I listen to music. It just isn't. It kind of, when I want to hear music with these, it's a turn off, not a turn on. You know, I don't want to listen to more music, and it doesn't get me in the mood to work out per se. If I hear some good music and it's nice and clean, then I'm ready to go. So with these, you know, I'm a bass head too. If you looked at my other videos, you'll see that I've got a system in my car, and I've got to have good bass. And these just do not have good bass with them. They have tons of features on them. So if you're looking for an earbud with features, this is the earbud for you. They're rated for sweat resistant. You know, you don't want to submerge them in water. It'll break them, but you can definitely work out in these. You push and hold the right button down, and you get to all your features. It's got ambient sound on it too, so you can hear the outside world. And what I found on the ambient sound, it it magnifies, excuse me, the outside world, and it sounds kind of weird. So it's not really as clear as I would like it to be. It kind of makes me a little dizzy when I have that feature on. But you can definitely turn the music up and down by just swiping up and swiping down, which is nice. You can change tracks by pushing the button. Just pushing the buttons. You can stop it by pushing the button. So a lot of different things you can do with these by pushing the button. Now these are more expensive than the Galaxy Buds. They're the first series that came out. When they came out, they were nice, but again, when they came out, compared to my other earbuds that I have, and I have a ton of them, they just did not stand up to it. So there's a lot more earbuds out there that I would recommend to you over these for the money. So my recommendation would be to stay away from the iconX's. I really love Samsung products. They're really, one of my favorite products, but I hate to say it, but for the money and what you get, I would stay away from these. Now, having said that, if you're a workout junkie and you want to download your music directly to the earpods, don't want to carry your phone with you and everything like that, hey, these might be for you. You might like that. So just keep in mind that to listen to music with these are not going to be very fun. It's just not a fun experience. Now on to the Galaxy Buds. What you get with the Galaxy Buds in the package, the most important thing, of course, is going to be the earbuds. What you're going to find with these are a very, very small case, even smaller than the iconX case. I really I found that I like this case a lot. It fits in my pocket. I can't even tell it's there. Another thing I like about this case, it's kind of hard to open. You can't just open it like that. It's magnetic, and when you push it all the way back, it locks in place, which is cool. They're also, the earbuds are in there magnetically, so they lock in place really nicely as well. And the earbuds themselves are really small. Now, you also get in there, another important thing is going to be your ear tips and your wing tips. I don't like the presentation that they gave when they just threw them in the box. They could have had them in some type of packaging, but other than that, it's fine. You still get your large wing tips with these. These also come with something a little bit different that I haven't tried yet. These have the round tips that go around them. I'm going to give these a try and see what they sound like. I just so far have liked the way they came with the wingtip on there. It fits in my ear nicely, and the size of the ear tip fits in my ear really nicely as well. So I really haven't had to change it. The sound with it has been great. But you do have the smaller ear tips, the larger ear tips, so you can change it out the way you want to change it out. Whatever fits you nicely. I did a previous review of these earbuds, and they do have a slight issue with them. When you first get them in, they're programmed in, I guess, medium sound, where when you hook them up to your phone, they're very quiet. There's a fix for that. So what you have to do is you have to go into the settings of your Galaxy Wearable app and go to the touchpad and change the setting on there to volume up and down. That way you can change the volume up and down by pushing this or holding this down and pushing the other one to turn the volume up or down. So vice versa. One goes up and one goes down. Once you do that, you're in for an experience. These are very small, so the profile of your ear is going to be small, just like the iconX, except for even smaller. But what I like about these, you can listen to these with music, and it is a fun experience. The sound stage is very wide. You're going to hear some things that you won't hear with other earbuds or even over-the-head earphones, for the fact of that matter. The bass is there. The bass is deep. It does not rattle your ear, though. So I do have some earbuds that the bass is better, but the bass is clear. It's not muddy. You can turn it up on full volume and still have the really clear bass. Treble is right on point. One thing that you will have to do though, you have to turn the EQ on the Galaxy Wearable app, put it on dynamic, and the sound is dynamic. I can't say enough about these. So far, these are one of my favorite ones. You can work out on these. They're sweat resistant as well. You cannot submerge them in water. You're going to break them, so don't do that. The only thing that these don't have really that the iconX has, you cannot download music directly to the earpods, which I've never used that to begin with. That feature's okay. It's mainly for, workout people that don't want to take their phone with them. That's a really, really cool kind of thing to do. But for me, I don't work out as much. And if I did work out, I'd have my phone by me. And you don't even have to have your phone very close. These will work, 50 feet away from your phone. I mean, I haven't even tested it, but I've gone all through my house, and every single room with my phone away from me, it works in clearly without any distortion whatsoever. Now, the buttons on these are kind of similar to the iconX's. Except for, you can't hold it down and go to the ambient sound like you can on the iconX's. You have to really use the app to do that. But you can, these pair very, very good with the Google app as well. You can just hold the button down and say, "Hey Google," and it'll come up. So that's one good thing about these as well. So for the price of these are definitely worth picking up. I recommend these. Again, these are one of my favorite earbuds so far. Luckily, I got these in a promotion with Samsung. Buying the S10 Plus with Xfinity, you get them free. So that's a bonus for me. What I want to do next is I want to compare the cases together and show you how big and how small they are compared to each other. So I'm going to bring the iconX case back out over here. Kind of tell by putting this one on top of it, it is definitely smaller. If you can see that, definitely smaller than the iconX. One thing the charger will not do, or the case will not do, this will not do the charge on the back of your phone. This one will, and I have tried it and it works really nicely. So if you don't have a charger with you and you're on the go and you want to listen to your headphones some more, just slap this on the back of your phone. If you have the feature that I do on my Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and it will charge it right up. So overall, recommend, if you're looking for a choice between the two, definitely go with the cheaper. And I can't believe they're cheaper, but the cheaper of the two, definitely not cheaper made. The Samsung, or I should say less expensive of the two, Samsung Galaxy Buds. They are a win and a must-have. Samsung iconX, definitely not a must-have. If you're a workout fan and you want to listen to your music on the go without your phone, pick these up. Other than that, I would not recommend them. There's more out there for a lot better music sound, a whole lot better music sound. One thing I didn't talk about was the quality of the calls with the earbuds. My wife does not really like the sound of the Galaxy Buds while I'm on the phone with her. She says it's kind of muffled and she can't hear me that well. And I think that's kind of because the earphones are a little bit smaller and the microphone is a little bit further away from your mouth. The iconX's actually do sound better when you're on the phone. So that's another advantage of them. But again, I'm basing this on music, and with music alone, the iconX's are out. So for the win, we go with the Samsung Galaxy Buds, and that is my final answer. And if you have any comments, please leave me some comments, and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. There's going to be many more reviews coming.